bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper. I'm bringing niggas together like the League of Nations. Walking across the world and I'm steady pacing. Bringing in the light and I'm steady racing. No longer incubating these corporate cases. Playing possums, still walking off. Walking the water saying fuck y'all. No longer finite but an absolute. No longer diminished when I speak the truth. I have more strength than the average bear. Putting fire in the booth when it's not fair. I have the power like the light source. Like speeds of light that just stay on course. My soul's bright enough just to burn a nigga. It's either enough just to burn you niggas. I'm fucking our institutions of rhyme schemes. Fuck you and your skyscrapers, tall beams. Give me the mic, I'll show it how it's done. Let me speak this line, you can still have fun. I'm just like quick when I settle beef. When you listen to this sound, it sounds complete. These are the attributes of real niggas. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper.
Sample my soul like you got a taste. Can't sample the blow, just cop the 8. Can't handle my flow, guess I'm dropping waste. Can't cancel me, bro, I'm non-stop and great. These deuces out sock puffin' and niggas out cock suckling. Filth cat, not that I'm not buckling. People hoping to be a meme, quote or two, tweet of the week or just post quotable. Silent shit talking like I'm choking you with a rope or two. Y'all liars, we see it in your face like Pinocchio. All you rappers, I'm provoking you. Filth cat the best, there's no hope for you. NPC me, Fruity Loop or repeat me. I'm a god you can't touch. You wonder like Stevie cause you can't see me. You hate what I am because you can't be me. Don't believe that I'm real, you need to see me bleeding. Don't want me to win, so you need me retreating. You reaching for reason like palm reading. I'm reaching for seasons cause a nigga eating. I'm a big shopper horse, he more feed me. We will forget you like Reeby. You know that one Jackson that you never see on TV.
Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper. Sample my soul, just bring the ether. I'm deep in the church like Apostle Peter. Bring one gun, don't bring the heaters. I am my brother's keeper.
Bite the Nickel Radio. The Frequency.
What up, though? This is Heart to Heart with MARTU. To those of you that don't know me, I'm the owner of Bite the Nickel Radio, The Frequency, and also program director of B.D.N.RadioNetwork. A lot of y'all have seen the title, Scorpion Energy, Moon, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Intense Energy of Self-Love. Let me introduce myself before we actually start this segment. Number one, I'm new to the twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine journey. I've went through many stages of what a lot of y'all have went through. Been doing radio ever since 2015. Been helping other artists get heard. We're known in, it says 48, but it's actually 49. We're influencing 49 countries, influencing 23 of 50 states. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Hollandness, Spreaker.com, Pose, Productions.com, and many of the different popular podcast sites. So we've been around for a good minute. My name is MARTU LAMAR Moore, but I also go by a second name that was given by my grandmother, Danny McLeod. So just to let you know, yes, I'm a very transparent individual. Don't have time to sugarcoat anything for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm what you call a tough cookie, but I'm a warrior at heart. When I love strong. And I love the people that actually tune in to the show. For most of you tarot readers, light workers, star seeds, those of you that have entered into this journey of the twin flame or soulmate connection, I've been following this ever since the end of February, pretty much. And I don't even know how I really end up getting into tarot readings and understanding the different cards and the different decks and stuff. But I'm a quick learner. And understanding that we're light beings that can connect to our ancestors, connect to the archangels, connect to, Thoth, the ascended masters, and being able to connect with the divine himself. And I started meditating last year because it was something very challenging about religion that I just couldn't be a part of. I can't be a part of religion. Spirituality is really where it's at because you really are spiritual beings. You know what I mean? But when you start having epiphany and God start leading you in the right direction of how to take this journey, because now you're woke, you're wide awake, okay? The blinders are off. A lot of you realized that it was a huge shift in March when we end up going through the new moon and realized that karma went totally across the world, whether it was good karma or bad karma. But a lot of karmic situations have been, developed, and some of y'all real close to the drama, some of y'all going through the drama, and it's like, wow, what has really happened? And a lot of y'all woke. You're so woke you can't go back to sleep. A lot of y'all been really focusing on your divine feminine, your divine masculine, whether it's a him or her. You could switch the roles however it may fit. Some of y'all are chasing, some of y'all have let go. Some of y'all are so deep in your meditation that you don't have time to even focus either on the divine masculine or the divine feminine. And I'm getting to that stage myself. I just recently found out that I am a very strong empath. And understanding the dynamics of an empath, and understanding that for empaths we know how to, in a lot of ways, manipulate energy, expand our energy, and absorb energy, and not only that, control energy. And I've always been sensitive to spiritual things, even when it comes to the tarot. I've always stayed away from Ouija boards, witchcraft, always stayed away from voodoo and black magic, because I understand from a spiritual aspect that deals with the other side, the dark side, those that have chose to be in the dark, you know. And it's like, okay, you understand that level, and then you go into the next level, as in figuring out what your purpose is. I arrived here in Indianapolis, Indiana 10 years ago. By 2012, 2013, I had been asking God for my life purpose. Started in music first. So the first track that you just got introduced to was Sample My Soul by yours truly speaking, and featured by Filth Cat, one of my homeboys from Chicago. And if you really listen to that song, one side describes who I am, the other side describes what everybody looks at me as. So when you get a chance, rewind this if you just now coming into the show, and listen to that track. I'm going to be sharing some more of my music today, but with you throughout the course of this this talk here. I'm an 8th generational preacher in my family, but I don't really consider myself to be a preacher. I feel more towards the calling of a teacher. Being able to feel the energies, and not only that, call my ancestors, my ascended masters, my angels, understanding that I have access to them through my meditation. And you know, before even starting this, I even asked the ancestors to, you know, take control. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to hear a message today. Real talk. I really want you to look at your journey. Look what you have going on round about you. If you're working as an essential worker, I want you to really look at that. I want you to also picture what your 10 of cups really looks like. I want you to take time right now to envision it. Take close detail to what you see. Shout out to Grace the Fierce, or Fierce Grace. She's been helping a lot of people understand the journey much better. she's really helped me. You know, I've subscribed to her channel, you know, so Grace, if you are listening to this show, shout out to you. And yeah, you know, I'm very honored to be a part of this journey. Didn't know that this was what was going to be a part of my life. I really didn't know. I was told when I was 19 years old by my mother that I would become great, and didn't even know when, where, why, how come, what for, you know, just strolling through life. Last month, we went through 2 different portals of energy. A lot of y'all sensed more energies than just the 2 main portals of energy. The first portal really, the first main portal was the 444, the 444 energy portal of energy. I mean, that it was so strong. And, you know, the energy off the sun, the energy off the moon, ridiculous. When I say ridiculous, it was ridiculous. And a lot of us was going through heavy moments because we were probably dealing with our divine masculine or our divine feminine, and not understanding why everything has happened the way it happened. But as of like right now, as you go back to look at it, it's like, wow. Then, right before that portal closed, it was like an extra wave of energy that came in. It was almost like a grounding energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are really dealing with our codependency issues. You know, either cutting something off like cigarettes, like, you know, I smoke cigarettes, or trying not to overindulge in me smoking weed, because, you know, I'm a firm believer in cannabis. You know what I'm saying? It has healing properties. I like the fact that it's being invested in, you know what I'm saying? And seeing the results of it being plentiful. But a lot of things have transpired. I mean, from the lockdown all the way up to today, where everything is starting to open back up, and people are hurting like, whoa, you know. I'm asking God to help us all to focus. Because we got some things coming ahead of us that is going to make us feel some type of way for real. And I guess I'm here to play, to be a team player and helping you get through this the best way possible. I'm going to be sharing truths of what we have been taught and why we've been taught certain things. I'm going to take you back to how the ancestors did things. We're going to have some communication from the divine. And we're going to have communication even, with our divine feminines and our divine masculines. After probably next week, I will start doing tarot readings, but I'm going to do it totally different. Totally different, because I don't see it. You know, everybody's talking about love. Everybody's talking about purpose. Everybody's talking about this, that, and that, you know, in readings. But I think something is needed when it comes to this nation, when it comes to tarot. Like, I think, and you know, don't take this for all of you tarot readers out there. You know, do what you do what, you know, the divine is asking you to do. Stay on your life purpose. But I think it's time not to get off the twin flame journey, so to speak, but to slow it down and go into the areas that we really need to go in. Because in order for us to make it to our divine destination in this 3D, and while we're communicating and entering into 5D, when we're meditating and we're absorbing energies, is this: we need to be stronger. And like I said, I'm not telling you to cut off communications. I'm not telling you to cut off how to maneuver. But I think this is time for you to gain your strength. You've been in hermit mode a little bit too long. And maybe being in hermit mode, being in your meditations every single morning, every single evening, every single afternoon, or how much time you actually spend in your own energy and receiving messages from the divine, from the angels, from the ancestors, and how they will build you up. Because right now we are on the brink of abundance. That 10 of Cups sounds so good. Okay, real talk. It sounds good than a motherfucker. And by the way, I do cuss like a sailor. I'm just being cool because my ancestors are with me right now. You know what I'm saying? They are right next to me, and they're proud of me. They're proud of me. Because now I'm stepping into my energy. That is important. I'm stepping into my energy. Sometimes being in the Two of Swords energy, you stay in it too long, blindfolded for no damn reason. And staying in that Seven of Swords energy, guarded when you don't really need to be guarded, except for guarding your heart for all the right reasons. Yeah. We're crying over spilt milk for no reason and not really looking back at the actual gifts that you actually have. And this energy that's coming on the 7th, it's going to be a very intense energy. it's going to feel like you in hermit mode for real. But the divine, God, Allah, the higher source, whatever you believe in right now, is going to empower you. It's going to shift you into a new wave of thinking. Not that you're ignoring your family, your friends. This energy is going to be so strong to the point you're going to see things for what they really are. I mean, you're going to look at politics totally different too. You're going to see the bullshit. You're going to see who's lying. You're going to see who's telling the truth. Some of y'all going to call it out. Some of y'all just going to be like, okay, I got you. I mean, we really going to be in our emperor and empress energy. I mean, it's going to be like, whoa, real talk. Like some Black Rob shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And like right now, the energy around me, it's strong. It's intense. Like, before I started this, I went outside and I meditated, made sure I was in the sun for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I was in meditation, soaking up the energy from the sun. I'm a Aries. I'm a fire sign. Okay? And I am controlled by the sun. Okay? So I gain the energy of the sun, but the most intense energies that I absorb are the energies of the moon. I work at night. I work at a gas station. Yes, I am an essential worker. And I just want to let you know right now what is getting ready to come, which a lot of people believe it, and I feel it strong, is that there is going to be a second wave. And it's going to be devastating. It really is a second wave. This ain't fear mongering. This is not what you think it could be. No, this is the real deal. I was told by a dude last night at work that the meat companies are getting ready to jack up the prices of meat. And now that they have starting to reopen everything, gas has jumped 11 cents higher. Some of y'all are not prepared. Some of y'all have looked at this stimulus check, seen it, got it. Some of y'all have fucked it off. Some of y'all are just being wise stewards right now. You are not making any type of moves with that money. Wise choice. Wise choice. This is a calm energy right now. And what I'm really receiving is that we have to take our minds off our better half. our divine counterpart. We got to take our eyes off our divine counterpart and being able to just do us. Do you. Do you. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Some of y'all living in a hotel just like me. Some of y'all are preparing to move into an apartment as well. All that noise. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Messing with the energies like that. And man, I'm just... Yeah, this energy's strong. It's not like your divine counterpart is going anywhere. Because to be honest, they're loyal to you even though there might be some mess ups going on. Some karmic situations that you know about in the 5D. Because they're not really going to tell you, period. They're not going to tell you. They're fighting that. They're fighting that. And ain't nothing you could do about it, period. Point blank. Ain't nothing you could do about it. You got to let karma be paid, period. You have to. Because not only that, while they're paying off their karma, you got to pay off yours. On both sides. Some of y'all are dealing with third-party situations on both sides. I am. And that's for sure. That's being honest. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm married. Oh yeah, I'm married. But I haven't worn my ring in almost 13 years. And now the contract now is null and void. It's done. I know it is. It's done. A done decision. And some of y'all getting to that point as well, knowing that it's done. You gonna come out victorious for sure. You will. But it's the in between that you got to deal with. It's how it's executed. Same goes for your job. Some of y'all don't even like your motherfucking job. Not only that, some of y'all probably as of today, right, have realized that you tired of your job. Not that you don't love your coworkers or your employees or customers or guests. It's the fact that you feel like you don't belong there, period. Like, it's not for you. and you saying to yourself, deep down, why am I here? Because some of y'all got ideas. I mean, some of y'all got the $1 million hand. Like you got it. You know you got it. And divine is like, we about to pull it out of you. Like God been really dealing with me about how I look at my radio show. And if you want to know, want to connect with the actual radio show for the early morning show and some of our, other segments of our show, look in the description box. It'll tell you exactly where to go. We're live on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Time till 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And God been just dealing with me because I've been facing how I feel about my radio show, facing how I do things on my radio show, and really being more transparent with my audience and letting them know things from my heart. Like, just being transparent, being 100 with people. If I know I'm going through it, somebody else is going through it as well, and I might as well be that guiding light for someone else. Some of y'all are sitting down on an idea that you let everybody else look at and say, it's not going to work. Oh, that can't happen. Not the way that things is happening right now. When you get into that Empress energy and when you get into that Emperor energy, you're not going to give a flying fuck who likes what you do now. Real talk. And it's really going to be up to you to pull out the real you sitting inside your heart, ready to come out. And you've been feeling it too. You've been feeling it like, yeah, we about to go. We about to launch. And then there's some of y'all that's still doubting. That's all right. Divine, like, okay, we got him. But there's a lot of y'all be like, I don't know. I'm going to let you know, you got to stop giving a fuck what everybody think now. And that's including your ego and your pride. And quit wearing your heart on your motherfucking sleeve. Okay? It deserves to be inside, not on your sleeve. And let God push you. Allow God to put you in the fire. So when you come out on the other side, all that dross, all that negative energy, all that soot, yeah, you'll come out as the most brightest piece of gold ever. Oh, trust me, I have a hard time sometimes believing it myself. But hey, he letting you know it's coming. Be back after the break.
Dealing with the irregular bullshit. Still hearing this motherfucker speak nonsense. What are we to do? Just sit and lose? Just go to the polls and still lose? Who's winning here? The billionaires. I'm just a nobody from nowhere. Tax after tax, people still scared. Can you think for yourself with no fear? False evidence appearing real. Got niggas out here still carrying the steel. Possibilities are so endless from my scopes. Keep your head up and some high hope. Is it Bush fault or Obama's nigga? Did Bin Laden die for real, nigga? Is it Republican or Democrat? Just like that fucked up show called Cats. I'm angry, you angry. The hate you gave fucks everybody. Lobbying in the lobby, make it sloppy. Fucking yo bitch, and she call me Poppy. What is the lesson for real, nigga? No representation without tax, nigga. Fuck you, pay me, give it for free. Money is the game of monopoly. Building up the wealth for the family tree. But you Democrat, and you want it for free. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and MARTU. Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and MARTU. Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues.
Now they socialists, so they want it from me. Fucking hopeless, like a fucking degree from an HBCU in Negro Studies. Now you unemployed because of stupidity. What can you do? Cry and boo-hoo, feeling Trump intelligence over compensation for irrelevance. Wanna live rich, but your mind is derelict. Your conceptualized concepts of constant nonsense sound stupid and useless and show incompetence. Foolish fuck show pure incontinence. Shitting yourself whenever Trump is popping in. That's money talking to dummies walking. So it don't make sense, cause you coons is fucking dense. White ones too, rap God, these words smite you fools. And you don't deserve to win, so you pussies lose. Listening to dissonance and rap tunes. Strong voices for bad choices you choose. White privilege ain't real, I can't see it. Trans people are ill, cause I'm proud of my penis. Lesbians claim feminism, cause they was never gonna be wives. So they advocate fucking little girls and wanna watch boys' demise. You should be happy that I'm telling you what's on my mind. Now go to SoundCloud, type in Filth Cat, get the fuck about my face and go show some motherfucking pride.
Listen to the leaders of the new school.
Yeah.
Familiar filth cat and MARTU.
Yeah.
Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues. Listen to the leaders of the new school. Familiar filth cat and MARTU. Politicking of issues like cashews. We're the real news on the avenues.
Bite the Nickel Radio. The Frequency.
What up, though? I'm back. Now, let me warn you a little bit about me, because you ain't never heard me on the radio. And if you have, you know I cut up real bad. Some of y'all don't know I cut up bad. I tell it like it is. I gives no fuck sometimes. So, with that being said, that means I'm going to trigger the hell out your ass, because you got to understand the dynamic of being delivered from your karma. How to pay back, to make sure your payment of karma, it has been dealt with. Okay? And so we gonna talk about everything. Okay? From generational curses all the way up to politics. Okay? We're gonna talk about family issues. We're gonna talk about everything in detail. Okay? I really want y'all to understand that this energy that's coming, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. It's going to change the whole dynamic of everything. because soon people are going to be losing their jobs left and right. It's going to get ugly out here, and people are going to need help to get through the everyday norm. There's going to be times you ain't going to feel like meditating. You going to feel like sleeping, getting your rest. You ain't got time to be, so focused on divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame. You ain't going to have time to really, deal with that so much. You just going to totally let it go. You might send a text here. You might have a phone call here and there. But you're going to let it go so that you can focus on not just one cup, but so you can focus on those 10 of cups. Okay? Abundance and unconditional love for a lot of people. Everybody that you're connected to when it comes to your energy is your soul tribe. Okay? And most of you tarot readers and most of you light workers, star seeds, preachers, evangelists, whoever, you understand that now that you are the watchman of the four corners of the city. You're responsible for people, not just your divine masculine, not just for your divine feminine. We are going to be the essential messengers and the guiding lights for people that are going through bad situations. And you're going to feel it. And sometimes you're going to want to turn off your energy for a minute so you can rest. I'll feel your pain. Trust me. But you got to get into that place. You got to get into that hermit mode. And shed the light on your heart. Your heart. That's why this show is called Heart to Heart. We gonna talk to your heart. We gonna speak to your heart. Your heart issues. Because then you ain't got to worry about unions so much. You're going to be so focused on the 10 of cups to the point that when it's time for union with your twin flame, and after you have paid your karma, and you went through your healing, some of y'all going through Reiki healing right now. Some of y'all are going through, reactivating your chakras. Some of y'all going through deep breathing meditations. That's good. That's good. Learning how to breathe through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Some of y'all have totally switched your diet like I have. I eat salads. I eat fruit. I eat grapes. I eat bagels. I eat, I never thought I was going to ever eat Activia. Okay? Y'all know what that is, right? It helps you regulate your system. Yeah. So a lot of y'all are going to be like really eating healthy and becoming more brighter, much stronger. And a lot of y'all are going to bring that thunder and that lightning. Yeah, that song's really permeating right now. That you're gonna be that lightning and the thunder. Yeah, for real. And the world is going to hear it. And those around you are going to feel it. And they going to see it with their very own two eyes. Yeah. And as you continue to do your light work, you're healing your better half. Their karma is being paid off. The more and more you stay in your power, the more you stay keeping to yourself, ignoring all the little obstacles that are being thrown at you. You dealing with situation after situation. Stay encouraged, because you're gonna conquer the world. You got the world right there at the palm of your hands. If you just tuned in, my name is MARTU LAMAR Moore. I also go by another name by Danny McLeod. You're going to hear my story. I'm going to share my story with you, my soul tribe. We're going to have heart-to-heart conversations. And you're going to hear some thunder and lightning, and you're going to hear some real heartfelt love, unconditional love. With that being said, y'all, gotta go. Until the next heart-to-heart, keep your heart in a good space. Love y'all. Enjoy your day. Let me tell you who I really am.